here with Alastair from Seeing Machines, who spoke to us this morning. Alastair, what were you talking about this morning in the session?
So we were pulling together some assessments that we've done for 3 customers, basically looking at the amount of fatigue and distraction that they have in their fleet, and from that creating some sort of formal research that we then presented as a white paper actually last year in the ITS Congress in Melbourne.
Fantastic, and how did that go?
It went very well. We won an award for Best Technical Presentation, so we're happy with that, obviously.
Wow, I kept that quiet. Well done you.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
But actually it's a spin-off from work that we do with customers anyways, when they're trying to understand what is our solution going to bring to them. We do a lot of research with them at the beginning to say, well, this is what fatigue and distraction looks like within your fleet, and then you decide how you're going to tackle it.
Yeah, and what is your offering going
what
to
is
bring to them? Briefly.
Briefly, we have a sensor that sits on the dashboard of a truck or a coach or whatever form of transport you want, and it's continually monitoring the head position and the eyes of the driver, looking for signs of fatigue, looking for distracted behaviour like looking down at their lap or fiddling around in a glove compartment and looking out a side window. That we would classify as distraction, and we basically alert them, look, you're distracted, you've been driving at whatever 50 miles an hour, you've been looking out the side window for 4 or 5 seconds, pay attention to the road in front of you.
Yeah.
So, and then the spin-off from that is fatigue, when you've actually got someone that's shutting their eyes and you can beep at them and talk to them all you like, but the chances are that they're actually falling asleep and you've got to intervene far more dramatically.
Yeah, and we had a talk this morning from a professor who spoke about how sleep apnea is a prevalent issue in road transport, and so does that tie into the work you're doing?
Absolutely. I mean, I think that the big challenge for any kind of fleet operator is to understand what levels of fatigue they have in their fleets. And our system will pick it up, it'll wake the driver up. Typically, if the driver's been woken up once, we will then inform the dispatcher at the customer site and say, you've got a guy out there, he's on the M11 or whatever, he's falling asleep, we've woken him up, we're keeping an eye on him, but if he falls asleep again in the next 5 or 10 minutes, you probably should call him, pull him aside, tell him to take a break or whatever.
So how can operators get involved with what Seeing Machines is doing and your products?
Best thing to do is to contact us, look for an assessment. Like I say, we're very happy to come along and actually explain what the technology does, do a bit of an assessment on the fleet itself, and understand if there's a problem or not. Because the last thing you want to do is to wait until there's a big accident and you think, oh, what caused that? Was it someone falling asleep? Don't really know, don't really have any evidence of it. So we want to be proactive and look after the driver. It's all about driver safety.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Alastair. It's been really interesting. Thank you.
Okay.